Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. We've got a fun show to start the week. Very festive show. These are lit up. I wonder if they can tell that on the camera. I don't think they can tell that. No, probably not. All right. Well, they do have lights in them, and they are on. All right. Linda LaCerva is here, as well as Cindy Campbell-Taylor. They are from the Vilano Holiday Village, and they're going to tell us everything that's going on out there, man.
A lot of mini events going on, yes.
A lot of fun stuff has already happened, and a lot more fun stuff to come. So it's very cool. We'll check in on them, see what they've been up to, see what you can look forward to out in Vilano coming up soon. And, of course, we've got your Monday horoscopes. We've got some more events for you to put on the radar.
Yes,
all that
sir.
good stuff, man. It's going to be a good show. And before we get into it, I will remind you that our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln help us have good shows like this all the time. And they're celebrating just about 75 years in St. Augustine in Northeast Florida.
So cool.
That's so huge for one family, man. It's so cool. Bozard Ford Lincoln is here for you. You can experience their extensive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, quick and quality servicing, and their parts and accessories shop that'll just blow your mind. You don't believe all the stuff they've got in there on hand and ready for you to put on your vehicle and make it better. Make sure you to grab a signature burger out there at Ford's Garage while you're browsing. We recommend the Jiffy Burger. It is not just because it's named after us, because it's the best burger out there.
It is the best, most extraordinary burger out there.
That's right.
Yep.
Bozard Ford Lincoln offers services from home delivery of your new car to company fleet servicing and a whole lot more. At Bozard Ford Lincoln, your family is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also driven to inspire our friends at the Bailey Group. Getting enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan does not have to be complicated. In fact, it can be quite the opposite. Out there at the Bailey Group, you're of course going to work with a local insurance advisor to find just the right insurance coverage for your needs and your budget. We talk to Tammy all the time, and she's obsessed with this stuff, and she's obsessed with serving her community and finding the perfect plans for her folks.
Only 4 days left on open enrollment, everybody.
That's very important.
Yes, sir.
You got to call them down there and figure out all those details. It can be very, very confusing. Give the Bailey Group a call, 904-461-1800. And, of course, our friends at Amara Med Spa. If you are craving the perfect blend of relaxation and rejuvenation, Amara Med Spa is your answer. From luxurious spa treatments to advanced medical aesthetics, Amara's experts will personalize the plan just for you. You can enhance your natural beauty with things like Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, and a whole lot more. Experience top-notch care in their state-of-the-art facility. Feel refreshed and revitalized at Amara Med Spa, 2100 A1A South, Suite 2, St. Augustine. Book your appointment now and embrace the ultimate spa experience. It really is the ultimate spa experience.
Truly is, yes.
That's a real deal. All right, Linda and Cindy are here from the Vilano Holiday Village. Ladies, how y'all doing this afternoon? Thanks for coming by again.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So tell us about the Holiday Village events so far. Where are we at? You guys have had some really cool stuff. The tree lighting I heard was amazing.
The tree lighting was very cool.
Just had the author of Elf on the Shelf there recently.
We did.
Talk to me about this.
But we started with the tree lighting, but prior to, we had a band, and the band played over at the Holiday Inn Express underneath their terrace, and we lined the sidewalks with people and chairs. It was a great time. Then we moseyed on down to the tree in the fog. As the fog rolled in, we rolled down.
Hey, that kind of sets a good Christmas mood, though, right?
We don't get snow. We get, the fog.
That's as close as we get to
Christmas
snow.
movie.
Yeah. Right.
And we had live carolers there.
Cool.
And then we lit the tree. Santa arrived, thanks to Cindy and Jimmy, via Jeep.
Wow, okay. Cindy, you got a line to Santa, huh?
Definitely did. Yeah, it was the reindeer Rudolph we were.
Okay, all right.
Which is talk of the town and the showstopper. I've got to give her a shout out. Was Mrs. Claus?
I
mean, literally, she owned that moment, y'all.
Sure.
She did.
She loved swinging that dress and made Santa dance. And even though he didn't want to, he danced.
I got to see the magic of why Santa married Mrs. Claus. That's for sure. And the Vilano. Yes, definitely.
And then the snow flew.
Yeah.
Oh boy, there's nothing like a little snow in Vilano. It was great. And Santa went down and took the kids' wishes, and we have a huge letter to Santa box, and they put their letters to Santa in the box.
Sleigh mail.
Yep.
It's called.
I love that.
Yeah, very.
I think
cool.
we had over 175 kids the first night that came through to see Santa, and that was just the little ones, not to include the adult ones that came to sit on Santa's lap and get pictures.
Yeah.
There were lots of those too. After cocktails, I think.
You gotta get warm somehow.
That's right. So it was great, even though the weather around us was terrible, I guess, because people have said, I would have come, but it was raining. We didn't have rain. We did have dense fog.
Oh, wow. Sort of like San Francisco, the microclimate.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's coming up?
Then the week after that, we had Carol.
Oh,
We had
right.
Carol
That's
rehearsal
right.
with Elf
How
on
could I
the
forget?
Shelf. And she was absolutely fantastic. What a warm, loving human being. She took the time to talk to everybody and every child. Right, Cindy? She was
did.
She was fantastic.
Was she autographing things? Or
She
like, what
did.
did it look like?
She autographed the book. She got everybody's personal name. She wanted to know the elf's name, and
Oh,
she would
cute.
write a special little message for every single one. And I think we had probably over 150 in the line for her.
Adults and children? Or-
Adults
yeah.
and
Oh, I
children,
love this,
yeah.
yeah.
And if
Yes.
they didn't have their book because they forgot it, or we actually sold out of the books we had
Yeah.
for sale, she actually had little inserts that she signed that they could put into their own personal book at home.
So she wasn't signing foreheads and things like
No,
that.
no, it was actual paper.
So
And then she read the story.
Okay.
Yes, which was really sweet. And then Brady Haynes, you might know, he's our seaside preacher. He showed Elf the movie in the Holiday Inn Express diner.
Oh, cool.
And the screen was the size of that wall. It was
wow.
so cool. And he had hot cocoa and a Jiffy popcorn machine.
Love it.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
really
Pretty
it was a
festive.
great event. So
Fun
far,
stuff.
both events have been terrific. This weekend we have the Artisan Market, and our Artisan Market is a monthly market that runs the third Saturday of every month. And I expect if the weather is good, we'll have a minimum of 70 plus vendors.
Yeah.
Because it's Christmas, it's a market. We have live music.
Jeremy Wineglass.
Oh,
There you go.
Mr.
Okay.
Wineglass. I'm going to make that my middle name.
I think so.
I mean, really.
Another
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Is that going to have a hyphen too?
It's Cindy Lou Who, but I'm now making it Cindy Wineglass. I mean,
Okay, wow.
Jeremy,
There you
I love
go.
it.
All right. Well, this is going to be a great opportunity for people to find some unique gifts.
It really
right?
is.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
always looking for something that's unique that
Right.
you don't
Right.
just buy off the Target shelf.
Or the
Right.
drugstore,
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, the local crafters will be out, and it's really worth coming to. We will probably accept donations again for St. Augustine Youth Services. We've been doing
Cool.
it for the last few weeks. Last year we ran a toy drive, but it's hard to designate toys for teenagers. Now the girls got a lot of cool stuff,
Yeah.
makeup and hair things. Boys pretty much got shaving cream.
Shaving
Yeah, right. Oh, my goodness.
I don't think there was any shaving cream left in St. Augustine. We had it.
This year we said we'll have money and get gift cards.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah.
There you go. Very
And kids
cool.
like that independence, right? You know,
That's
they can
right.
pick out their own gifts, which
Right.
is fun
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then the acrobatic circus. I've been waiting to hear more about
Yeah.
this since I first talked about it on our show.
Right.
Talk to me about this.
So they actually reached out to us. They're called the Cirque Adventure Show, and it's a family
Right.
show. They travel the world doing these acrobat and aerialist shows. They have themed shows, so they have pirates. This one's going to be the elf show.
Imagine
so we're
that.
we're
I know,
really
right?
excited about it too. It's a fairly small footprint on the ground, but it's because everything is built in the air, and we're
Right.
actually having it. The Hampton has been gracious to give us a nice flat service in the back of their parking lot. So we are
Okay.
actually going to have it there. And we have 3 shows, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. They're 30-minute shows, and it's free. We should mention that. Everything happening, all of the
cool.
events are
Everything in
free.
Vilano is
Everything's
free.
So
free.
yeah,
Cool.
and they've been great, and
How'd
they're
you stumble
excited.
upon this troupe?
They heard about Vilano Beach, and they reached out via our Facebook page and
cool is
said,
this?
"Hey, we are willing to come to Vilano Beach," and so we talked to them on the phone. We like them, and that's how they're come to
I
be.
love that.
Yeah.
Right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
But beside them, we'll have emergency vehicles from St. Johns County, so the kids can kind of get it, up close and personal with the rescue vehicles.
Absolutely.
Which it's cool because there's a half hour in between each show,
Okay.
and we'll have the popcorn machine.
Yeah. Oh, Touch a Truck is a big deal. Like
yeah.
they love that. Yeah. I mean, even JSL just did a Field of Wheels moment, and that was a whole
Oh, that's a
fundraiser
fun
thing
name.
too. So yeah,
Yep.
definitely that's going to be a great
That's gonna be
feature.
fun. Yep.
So how did this all come about? Where did this start? Whose idea was this? Who said we need to do something just for Vilano?
Because we have
Bring
nothing to
people
do in
out there.
December.
right. We're not all busy enough.
Right, exactly.
Well, actually, it was probably last Christmas, and it was Laurel. You know Laurel Burnson from Old City Occasions. She is one of our board members. She wanted a tree in the circle.
Okay.
And so her and I drove to all the Sievert's lot and found the biggest tree. They have like 15-foot tree out at World Golf Village. And we put the tree in the circle, and then we needed somebody to do the electrical, to turn it back on over by that fountain. And one of the county electricians, Wayne Farrell, is the person who connected. He said, I could light up this whole road.
I love Wayne. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You can?
You can't really?
That is awesome.
Really?
I could just see you light up when you said that. Yeah.
I said, seriously? So we went down, took one palm and showed us how we could do it. And he said, if you can get the county to approve it, I can do this. I'll run electrical to the base of each palm with an outlet. And the county was spectacular.
Awesome.
They worked with us, each of the groups, and we also have a grant from St. Johns County, from the
Tourist Development
Tourist
Council.
Development Council. And the county really made it happen.
That's really cool.
To light up the palms. And then Sievert's came through this year. I know this tree is bigger than St. Augustine's.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It is huge.
So
and
beautiful.
Sievert's came through. And when I say came through, okay, this tree was gigantic. They had to get a piece of equipment to actually raise it upright. And then I have a picture of Josh leaning over some vehicle, putting the star on the top.
Wow.
Josh and Nick really came through. But Josh, I would post that picture, but if I was a relative or parent of Josh's, I would have a heart attack. And the county probably would have a heart attack too. But
I saw that the tree had to be stabilized with fishing wire up in the air.
Yeah.
yes, it's strapped to the
massive
tree.
tree. Yeah.
In
So
fact,
cool.
did we drive by it this morning to even see after the crazy wind last night?
Oh,
Did
it's
you?
fine.
Okay, good. So it's
And then in
sustained.
the front of it, we did wooden blocks that spell Vilano, and they're lit up at night. City has a picture of it. I don't know if
That's
you can
so
see
cool.
it.
Nice.
Right? Very cool. And that, again, was a local artist. That was Linda Arnold's suggestion, and Laurel was involved, and me and Victoria, and we painted them and lit them up. And every single day we see people stopping to take pictures in front of it.
That
And
is
that's
so
kind
fun.
of the goal.
Yeah.
Is to,
Yeah.
is
the
to really
Instagram
celebrate
moment.
Vilano and bring the community together. And I think that's exactly what it's done.
And it all originated from when they used to do dressing on the palms or dressing of the palms. And
I
you know,
remember
that
this,
went
yeah.
away. So we were like, well, what do we do to help start to bring that back so that we can also just be an extension of everything going on at Nights of Lights? And then you've got Vilano sitting there that sort of, has not been able to do anything. So this year has been really a fun way to get started.
Well, you can tell, from what these conversations has evolved, the people were coming out of the woodwork. That means you're on the right path because
Right,
everything just keeps kind of falling forward. That's really, what was the moment that you were like, wow, we really got something here?
Well, to me, it was the lighting of the tree when I went down to, I'm trying to get the pictures taken and trying to document everything. And when I looked, because I was focused on the tree and getting Santa and the Jeep reindeer down.
Yeah.
And when I was focused on that and I turned around and I looked and I saw the entire, just all of the curb across the street was full of people.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
There were hundreds of
they've
people
come
there.
out.
That's
Yeah.
so fabulous.
One of my
Awesome.
neighbors said, well, they should have done something about the traffic. And I said, by they, do you mean
That would have been
me?
us.
I said, let me ask you, did you really think there'd be that many people there? And she said, I told my husband, I'm going down the tree lighting. I'll probably be the only person there. I said, see? I didn't even think about bringing the traffic.
Now we
but-
know what to do differently next year.
I love it.
Always learning, always
So
making
great.
it better.
And another thing around this is that we should talk about is we've got 5 of the hotels that are participating in Vilano Holiday Village and with all the special discounts because of course we want to bring more people in. So it's all about the community, but we want to get people into St. Augustine as a whole, which is why Tourist Development Council has been involved with the grant. So we have discounts the entire month of December, 10 to 20% off.
Oh, that's significant.
It is. And it's for the weekend. Oftentimes when they run discounts, it's not always for the weekends or even through the 31st. But this year, those 5 hotels are running those specials. So
That's really,
yeah,
really
we're hoping
good.
to get some traction and activity to get them some heads in beds, as they say.
Yes, exactly. That's the term.
So where do people go to get more information, to see the schedule of events coming up? Where can they find all that?
VilanoBeachFL.com.
All right, cool. It's all there.
Yep,
That's easy
and
to
there will
know.
be a pop-up right on the screen that'll take them directly into Vilano Holiday Village.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Linda, Cindy, thank y'all so much for coming by.
Thanks for your
Thank you
support.
so much for having us.
course.
We appreciate
Yeah.
it. I'm sure we'll see you out there.
Merry Christmas.
I bet. I got to check out that tree.
I'm going.
Sounds amazing. Sounds
do.
amazing, man. Very
guys.
cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whole lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
Whole lot of fun they're having out there in Vilano. I love it.
It's just a big community rally, which
Yeah.
is great to see it all just kind of come together.
And Vilano was traditionally like an afterthought
Right,
until they
true.
really started putting some thought into, hey, let's make this fun for people. Let's make this enjoyable. Let's make this a place where people want to come and hang out.
They turned the light on. Yeah.
I love what they're doing down there. Just absolutely love it.
Cool.
Also, great way to experience this season for us here in St. Augustine is by, of course, checking out the Nights of Lights. And one of the best ways to do that, absolute best ways to do that, is on one of the old town trolleys. They're going to take you through. They're going to be playing they play the Christmas music through the whole thing.
So much fun.
The whole bus is singing and dancing.
It is so
and
much fun.
Everybody's just all smiles. Whenever one of those green trains passes, man, I just see everybody's face. They're all just having fun. They're all having such a great time, smiling, singing, laughing. It's pretty amazing what they do down there at the green trains, the old town trolleys. And then they're going to take you all the way through, and you don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about you're looking at the Nights of Lights and all of a
Right.
sudden the car in front of you stops and you're slamming on the brakes and
Exactly.
you're, giving your kids concussions.
You can hop on and hop off, which is nice. You don't have to worry about
Yep.
reparking the car. Yeah, it's
Go
definitely
grab
the way
some
to get
dinner
downtown.
or go
Yeah.
grab a drink. Yeah,
So
man.
fun.
It's great. Old town trolleys, you got to check them out. They're the green trains. We absolutely love them.
And for 45 years, All American Air have been serving St. Augustine and its surrounding counties. Their areas of expertise include warranty and non-warranty service work on all makes and models of AC units. They have preventative maintenance service agreements, new construction installations, and equipment replacement with high-efficiency systems. From the most efficient Lennox home systems to the iComfort Ultra Smart Thermostat, All American Air has all the latest and greatest in your HVAC products. Check them out today. Get on one of those maintenance plans. Give them a call, 904-461-0070.
And of course, got to stop by and see our friends at Bin 39. Wine just goes with the season, doesn't
Ooh,
it?
here it comes.
Oh, but if you don't know what you're doing, what are you doing? You're going to bring your significant other downtown. You're going to order some wines
Right.
and you're not going to know what you're doing. You're not
Right.
going to know what to pair it with. Irving knows.
Yep.
Irving's the expert. You will find your new favorite wine and the perfect wine for the season down there at Bin 39. They're open from 8 to 8. They got live music on their patio every day now. It's great, man. It's a great little spot off St. George. You just duck away from the tourism stuff and relax and enjoy a glass or two or three or five or nine
Get
of
ready.
wine.
Yes. The best. And they're extraordinary. Yeah. Irving's
are.
coming on Wednesday, so he says he's got a
great.
big lesson for us to learn.
Okay,
Yeah.
big lessons. That's well, give them a call, 904-827-5740. We're not the only ones who get to experience the wine tastings. You can do that by just calling that number too. All right, man, it is horror-scope time.
Oh, it's like the Grinch just showed up on our holiday show here. Yeah.
I've been here the whole time. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Here we go. Blake, let's get some music to get us in the zone.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. Aries, buckle up. This week, the universe is serving you a steaming plate of disappointment. Your fiery nature will only bring you more frustration as you try to achieve your goals, but rest assured, they will remain just out of reach. Remember, failure is the universe's way of telling you that you're not good enough.
Wow. Almost doesn't count.
Taurus. Oh, Taurus, you stubborn creature. This week, your determination will be met with resounding meh from the cosmos. Your efforts will go unnoticed. Your plans will crumble like stale cookies, and your dreams will stay firmly out of reach.
Wow.
Don't worry, though. That just means you're not meant for greatness. God.
Welcome to mediocrity. Yeah.
Brutal. Gemini. Brace yourself, Gemini, for a whirlwind of confusion and miscommunication. Your already scattered mind will be a breeding ground for misunderstandings, and your attempts to clear communication will only lead to further chaos. Just remember, nobody really cares about what you have to say anyway.
Yikes. Those were really messy.
Might have, all three were really bad. Sometimes we'll have two of the three that are
Yeah.
really bad, and then one's almost sort of inspiring. These ones were all
These were not nice.
all
Yeah.
rough, man. Jeez. All right. What do we got coming up, Davey?
Well, you asked, we delivered. Hush Hush will now be back at Oddbirds. What is Hush Hush? This is a silent disco.
All right.
This happens twice a month at Oddbirds, and join them to dance around and jam out from 10 p.m. till close every Thursday in the Speakeasy. That's that hidden room I always tell you about.
Right. Yeah, I got to see that room last time I was there.
Yeah, it's really cool. So it's free entry, $10 for a headphone rental. It's a lot of fun. I know a lot of friends that love to do this all the time. So yeah, definitely check out the Hush Hush Silent Disco, December 14th. Next up, one that I will not be attending, but I know there's a lot of people that are bird connoisseurs out there. The St. Augustine Bird Expo is happening Sunday, December 17th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Renaissance St. Johns County Convention Center, World Golf Village, 500 Legacy Trail. We know where that is. Admission is $5. Children 10 and younger are free. If you want more information, give them a call 904-819-9506.
Can I just say I love doing our job? I could not imagine any TV information organization starting out a read with, this is what I won't be going to, but...
I know. Well, I won't. They know I'm afraid of birds, deathly afraid of them. So yeah, bird phobic. So there you go. Sweeping the nation.
I love it.
One that I will be going to
is
Christmas with Cops and Claws.
There you go.
St. Augustine Beach Police Department. This is happening December 13th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's free admission. Bring your Santa letters. There's music, goodies, fire truck, arts and crafts, police vehicles, and Mr. and Mrs. Claus. This is a free family event, so join them. And no tickets are needed. So yeah, check them out at the St. Augustine Beach Police.
Santa and Mrs. Claus really love our area.
They really do.
They're
I feel like
all over the place.
Yeah. Very nice.
Right, man. Hey, you know where they stop before they make these public appearances?
Oh, Panache, of course.
Of course.
Right? I mean,
yeah. Because they know that since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Mrs. Claus needs a little trim up.
Right.
Needs a little coloring in there.
Yeah, maybe a massage,
There
too.
you go. Yeah. They take care of the Clauses out there. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, the Clauses, their guests, and their community from scalp to soul and bring joy to the world one service at a time. Their carefully chosen and highly trained staff is there to exceed your expectations. Same goes for their elegant salon space. They're dedicated to guest comfort and devoted to innovation and artistry. They also are proud to align with Aveda's mission of ethical and sustainable business practices and their high fashion aesthetic. You got to check them out. It's a great gift for anyone in your life, really. Panache, go to getpanache.com, stop in and get a gift card for your loved one. They will absolutely love it.
And the United Way of St. Johns County are the elves of our community.
Oh, okay.
You see?
There you go.
Together, they create opportunities, foster education, and improve the lives of those in need. The United Way of St. Johns County is a catalyst for change, bringing together businesses, volunteers, and organizations to tackle the toughest challenges facing our community. With your support, they can make a real difference. Check them out today, unitedway-sjc.org.
All right, man. How are we ending today's show?
Random funny stuff.
All right.
Okay.
I'm in for this.
So this first one, Volkswagen Italy, please never change your Instagram handle. Volkswagen genitalia.
What? Oh.
It just comes together. Next, looks like my microwave is requesting another sacrifice here. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't understand.
Oh,
what that
no.
was, yeah. Next up, you are what you eat. Fresh idiots. So brutal. Next up, bro is fighting for his life right now. Like totally fell asleep.
Damn it,
at the
man.
bar. It's past my bedtime. Next time, what do they do? Sell quack?
Oh, cute.
Next up, Plan B hits harder on the Dominican Republic than any other.
After D. All right.
Next up, doctors have gone on strike, but their demands are very unclear.
Yeah, you can't read those doctors'
Never.
handwritings at all. I don't know how they get my prescriptions right.
No idea. Next up, someone thinks they're funny.
Wow.
Caution,
Yep.
wet floor.
That's wet.
Thank you, kickboard. Next time, this is a cheeseburger stabbing.
Okay.
So I can't decide if this someone stabbed someone else over a cheeseburger or someone stabbed someone else with a cheeseburger or someone stabbed a cheeseburger or a cheeseburger stabbed someone or a cheeseburger stabbed another cheeseburger.
A lot of options.
F
The
all
news
the-
can be vague.
Yes.
Uh,
F, all the above.
yeah, right.
And our last one today, how high are you from the police officer? No, officer, it's high. How are you? Don't do that.
That high.
Yeah.
That high. All right, man. Good stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you to Linda and Cindy, of course. And thank you to Blake, of course, for pressing all the buttons. And you guys out there for watching. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.